Hello everyone! Welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and I'm super excited to finally return to doing these sort of reactions. We are expecting a legendary hero, and it is very likely that this will be green. And I'm going to be completely honest, I don't really have any idea what this could be. It could be Veronica, but I highly doubt it. I've heard speculations on like Soren and Camilla and like those sort of characters, but I honestly have no idea what to expect. So I guess nothing else to do but to get on with the reaction. And yeah, as always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but it truly does help out this channel a lot, and I really do appreciate all the constant support. And yeah, let us begin. Alright, who's it going to be? Very exciting. Wait. Oh, it's Ninian. Okay. Okay, so Ninian is a green dragon. So we did predict green, and it's Calvary. Dragon Dance. Oh boy, that's gonna be exciting. Okay, we'll definitely need to take a look. I actually really like this design of Ninian. It looks really good. Yeah, really good, and I like the Dragon Balls, I guess. Ninian, why are you taking out Elliewood? Not immersive at all. Oh no, it's dance, never mind. Oh wait, what?
What do you need?
Okay, I just saw a dance, and then Ninian, like, went on an attack again? That is really interesting. Also, I love the laser effects. Okay, and it's water. Okay. We have another water dancer? Are you serious? As if, like, Azura wasn't toxic enough. Alright, let's see here. What do we have? We have... Oh, Byleth sharing with water? That's not that good. Fallen Ninian 2? Xander. Alright, we definitely need to take a look at these skills later. But I'm already thinking this would be really good for Gale Force. Unfortunately, in Ether Raids, like, Ninian will be season locked, so... And I assume that will be counted as a dance skill, so unlike Marianne, if you run Ninian, you can't run another dancer like Dual Peony. But I think Ninian will be better than Dual Peony in most circumstances. I think. Who knows? Again, I haven't looked at these kits yet, so we'll see. But no, I really like this design of Ninian. It looks really good. I haven't played FE7 yet, but I don't know, I love this design. It's like the little, like, I don't know, the halo effect or whatnot. It's really good. But anyways, let's take a look at these skills, starting with Faithful Breath. Grants attack +3 if sing or dance is used, inflicts defense res -6 on nearest foes within 4 spaces of both unit and target ally through their next actions. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 40%, grants attack speed +6 to unit during combat, and also if unit initiates combat, neutralizes effects that prevent units follow-up attacks, and also if unit initiates combat and has weapon triangle advantage or penalty is active on foe, foe cannot counterattack. Oh, so that's Fire Sweep. And then of course you have the adaptive damage. So basically, if you have weapon triangle advantage or penalty, which presumably, if you're going to use dance, you should be able to inflict that penalty onto the foe. So that should be pretty consistent. And so you should be able to get the Fire Sweep effect. Also, as long as you're above 40% HP, which should be most cases, you get attack speed +6 and half of NFU, which is really good. Okay, but obviously that's not exactly the star. The star will be Dragon's Dance. Grants another action to target ally if used on turn 2 onwards. Also grants another action to unit. Grants attack speed +6 to unit and Paracore pair up cohort for 1 turn, and inflicts isolation on unit and pair up cohort through their next actions. Okay, so basically you can only dance 1 time, since you'll be inflicted by isolation. And as long as it's on turn 2 onwards, you have like, that is interesting. Huh. I wonder, I mean, obviously we have safety fence, and we're not in like a high threat range meta. So that turn 2 doesn't really matter. You can always just wait for turn 2 with safety fence, or wait for the bolt tower. So yeah, I don't think that's that big of a restriction. The fact that you can't do it on turn 1 though is, why would they do that? That doesn't really do anything to affect the viability, I don't think, unless I'm like missing something. Maybe that's for like Summer's duels, but even so, like I don't see that doing anything. Now, obviously, like, unlike Harmonic Azura, you can't give, like, extra movement. So I think Harmonic Azura might still be better, especially since, like, Harmonic Azura also gives, like, all stats +6 and to, like, adjacent units. But the fact that you can move again is also really nice. So, again, it will depend on how impactful that extra action will be for Summer's duels. But obviously for like Gale Force strategies, this is really strong. Now again, the one downside to this is that she is locked to Water Season, so you're not going to be able to use her that often or be able to consistently rely on her. So that is a bit of a shame. Also, maybe this could be useful in like defense somehow. I don't know. Maybe. That could be fun to theory craft. But yeah, again, this is like another 2-for-1 dancer. And we've seen 2-for-1 dancers before, like Dual Peony, Harmonic Azura, Marianne, sort of. What else? Is that it? Harmonic Dorothea. Obviously, the good thing about Ninian is that you don't have to rely on dual hindrances not affecting you. And so in that instance, you will be good. But again, unfortunately, she is Water Season locked, and she counts as a dancer. So for something like AR Chaos, you can't run like both Dual Peony and Ninian, as opposed to say like Dual Peony and Marianne. So yeah. In terms of AR Chaos, that is a big restriction. But no, like I'm not. Again, for Arena, I think this will be extremely strong and definitely going to be a very, very strong option. Probably top tier, honestly. Like, probably the best water legendary right now. Yeah, I'd say so. Unfortunately, because of scoring, you probably need to replace that B skill for the Dragon's Wraith 4 and then run Distant Counter to maximize the scoring. But, like, other than that, like, again, this is really strong. And especially in Arena where mobility is extremely limited, like anything to help with mobility and movement and that sort of stuff is extremely welcome. That's why like Legendary Azura is still like one of the best water legendaries if we don't count scoring, because just being able to dance is huge in Arena, because like you're running rallies, so like the options there are very limited. Like that's also one of the reasons why like Chrom and Legendary Lucina are so good in Arena, because of their assist skills allow for that extra mobility, and why like Dual Peony is also extremely strong in Arena, because just having a high scoring dancer is just extremely strong. So yeah, obviously being able to have a dancer and that being the legendary is just so good. It's so good. So yeah, definitely going to be, I think, a top tier S tier unit, especially in Arena. We'll see. I think she'll also be top tier in Aether Raid's offense as well. We'll see for Summoner's duels.
What's your plan?
But yeah, I assume this here,
I can do
Ninian is on turn 2 or farther. And being able to dance and then retreat is also super good in Arena as well. So,
What do you need?
yeah. Also, I love the Dragon Balls. I'm just gonna call them that. I don't know if this has like any significance to FE7, but they're Dragon Balls now. Alright, let's check out the banner, because I believe I saw male Byleth sharing, which is hugely unfortunate, because male Byleth is also water, and generally you don't want to like have 2 seasons sharing. Right? And of course we have Fallen Ninian, funnily enough. Alright, let's see here. So we have, yeah, so sharing with Ninian is Byleth and Xander. I believe Xander is Earth, right? So we have 2 waters and an Earth. Again, really unfortunate that Ninian and Byleth are sharing, because ideally, like, Byleth should have been, I don't know, Eitri or something. So that way you can have like a water, fire, earth share and just cover 3 seasons all in one go. But still, this is still a good option. Again, like, most people won't have the resources to be able to have 2 +10 legendaries of a season. Realistically, you can only really have 1 +10 legendary of a season, so this overlap really doesn't do anything. But still, decent, I guess, but again, a pretty unfortunate share. Colorless, what does Colorless have? Milla, Florina, and Tine, I believe? Okay, that share is absolute trash. Don't summon on Colorless at all. Only Milla is worth merges, and Milla's not even that good anymore. So, yeah. Red, we have Reagan and Lena. These 2 have actually shared a lot, so if those are merge projects, like, this is actually a pretty good share. Obviously, Fallen Lilith doesn't really contribute to that, but like, Reagan and Lilina have shared quite a lot of banners. Like, I believe they shared with Plumeria on the debut banner, and on Lilina's debut banner, and on other banners before. So yeah, this is a good opportunity to finish Reagan and Lilina off if those are your projects. Blue, we have Not, Byleth, and Fallen Ninian. Again, unfortunately, Not is a defense mythic, so merges don't exactly matter for defense mythics. And obviously, Fallen Ninian is a dancer, so obviously merges don't benefit her as well. So only Byleth really benefits from merges. So again, that's not really a good share. So honestly, I think the only decent share is actually green and red, right? Red only if you're like finishing off Reagan and Lilina, and green, obviously we have the debut legendary and an earth legendary. It's just unfortunate that Ninian is sharing with male Byleth. But yeah, those are my overall thoughts on this banner. This should be available for 2 weeks, apparently, which is really nice. And yeah, super excited to see Ninian finally get her legendary ult. This has been very speculated for a long time. I just personally didn't expect green, but I guess the color of the Dragonstone technically doesn't matter. And yeah, super excited to see what shenanigans she'll be able to come up with that new not dance thing. There's just so many possibilities for that, specifically on Gale Force. So if there's a chance I might get that on my free summon, that would be really cool to be able to test out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on Legendary Ninian. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that jazz to help support the channel. Only takes 5 seconds to subscribe, but it truly does help out this channel a lot, and I really do appreciate all the constant support. Let me know down in the comments again whether or not you're going to be summoning on this banner, and what are your thoughts on Legendary Ninian. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time.